Hey guys, I'm Nick.
And I'm Tony.
And we're the Sicilian Brothers.
And we're going to walk you through our 5th Street project. It's our latest acquisition. Let's go check it out. So one of the things that I do, apparently, is I buy things without looking at them. So I did buy this without looking at it. And then when I came and looked at it, I got really, really excited. And then I looked at it a second time, and then I found out it was historic. And I kind of like got a little upset. With as hard as the historic districts are to work with, I'll never do another one, but now, as I walk you through it, there's just so much to this house that's special. So you have original hardwoods that will retain. I love this like craftsman fireplace bookshelf thing. You have 9-foot ceilings, and I thought one of the coolest features of the house that is still here is the casing. So all this casing throughout the house is all original, and it's all craftsman style, so square, 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 square.
Are we saving that completely, or are we gonna slide this back and open up this? Normally, like ideally, we would open this up a little. Maybe not take it out, but we're gonna widen it.
So I'm gonna try, whereas on Hollywood we made it like just a tunnel. I'm gonna retain some of the architectural arches and characteristics. So this will probably come a little bit wider, but I'm not gonna go all the way back because I want to keep the bookshelves, right? And I'm not gonna go too far that way because I still want wall space. So yes, I will probably stretch it and then retain the wide, almost 8-inch casing.
What about the unique texture?
The texture, so again, we're doing that other historic house out in Fort Worth, and we're gonna do almost eggshell, right? So like as flat of a texture as possible. So all the bones of this house it's really good, right? Like the foundation's good, the walls are good. We have a really good structure to work with. The outside's pretty messed up, but we have a lot of good stuff on the inside. So we'll just scrape it all and make it as flat as can be to kind of like go with the original time of the house.
Is this actually a hollow?
It's probably a hollow door.
Yeah, it is just a hollow door. Well, that's the rest. The originals are a solid core. Are we keeping glass?
So I was thinking about repurposing them to maybe like
modern.
I could always make them pocket doors or something. They'd make a great pantry door, right? And we could even frost them. One of the cool features, again, this being the dining room, it's a big dining room. Hollywood we had some struggle with because the square footage really wasn't there for some of the house. So we have a really good living room, really good dining room, and then this wall will get opened to the kitchen. So things like this will obviously disappear. The kitchen will be open, and you'll be able to have a very similar layout to Hollywood, but also a little bit more craftsman. Like Hollywood was modernized, and this I'm gonna try to retain
those tones,
the craftsman style. So we have a lot of good bones on the doors too. So like I'm gonna try to do, I think we did it on
the refurbished.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we'll just have all these repurposed and actually retain the original crystal, so we could have these redone and then save these doors, right? It's really rare that we get a house that has, every room has its original door with its original hinges. Mm-hmm. So we kind of have some good stuff to keep, and I wanna
We can take all those off too, and because they were painted, and I know all this is brass, so we can also take it all off and strip the paint from it.
Yep.
And get all those tones back.
Those original characteristics back, yeah. I mean, obviously we would put like a new lights in here, and we would do our modern like can lights and stuff like that, but as far as structure goes, we have a lot to work with. We'll do all new windows like we always do.
Are these shiplap?
Yeah, these are like 1 foot thick walls. So the whole house will have to get replumbed. Again, you don't even have grounded outlets. So we'll push that back as far as we can. We'll push this back as far as we can, but we will have cased openings into each room.
Squared?
Yes. So in this kitchen area, as crappy as this is, I'm gonna steal the Hollywood play again. Same era house, except we will have the cased openings, like I said, so you have designated living, dining, kitchen, right? Originally, the way I'd walk this house, I was gonna put a hallway down the middle so that you have bedroom, bedroom, bedroom to the master ensuite. But I'm gonna do the same thing I did on Hollywood, which is run a hallway down the side of the house through the kitchen.
Okay.
So you'll have a U-shaped kitchen here.
Okay.
And then this will tap into laundry and then pass through to the master ensuite, just like we did on Hollywood.
Okay.
And we'll put a back door all the way in that back right-hand side. So again, you'll walk through the house. It'll still feel big and long and grand. That's what she said. Except it'll be, it'll be a little bit more functional.
Yep.
As a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage house. So.
And this one actually has a car garage, an actual.
Yeah, we didn't have that on
garage.
Hollywood, and
We tore it down.
We tore it down, but and the reason we didn't put it up is because it didn't have a slab.
Yep.
This has a slab, and it might be falling down, but we can reconstruct it and keep the garage. So yeah, so you'll have a nice hallway. I'm gonna do a picture window here, just like we did on Hollywood, overlooking the U shape of the, and then you'll pass through this to the back door and what will become the ensuite. This is actually still part of the main house. This was like the eat-in kitchen part, I would assume, at one point, right? So we'll open all of this, and there will not be some sort of casing here. This is just gonna flow into a hallway, if you will, this way. And about another 10 feet, there'll be a back door. There still will be a kitchen wall here, just like on Hollywood, where you come down into the, behind the kitchen is that wall that you'll walk into the master ensuite. Because what you have here is all this like dead, weird, functional obsolescence space.
Just a lot of closets and broken up spaces.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And so what we're gonna do is gut it all, open it all up, and I actually am gonna salvage the brick. If we go into this add-on room, let me show you what we're gonna do there, because there's all this brick that's naturally on the back of the house, and I'm gonna salvage it. I'm gonna take it off neatly, and we're gonna use it to repurpose in other areas of the house, because you can't find this decaying, breakaway brick that they had from the 1900s. So this is the tumor. So this like hideous add-on that was here, right? We're actually gonna raise and repitch it and extend the house out all the way just to this wall, only it'll be redone. And then this is this brick is like an actual brick that you can't really find. It's like a decaying. It's meant to age and fall apart over time to a certain degree. So we're gonna have our mason take all this off so that we can repurpose it in other areas. There's a side door on the side of the house that's not supposed to be there. It goes into a bedroom. We'll get rid of that. And then this is all gonna become master ensuite area. And then we're gonna actually push this wall that way about another 10 feet. So what you're standing in now will be this nice big bedroom with bathroom, walk-in closet, and all that stuff. Overlooking, again, a wall of windows to the garage, overlooking a yard. So this area that we're like in right now, this is part of the functional obsolescence. We'll keep the door, right? Like we're gonna salvage the door, and we'll salvage all the molding, but there's gonna be a wall here because you're in the master now.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll walk through the master this way, and then you're in maybe, again, the bedroom part. I'm actually gonna push this wall out and steal some of the yard. This way we gain an extra, 40, 50 square feet for master bedroom space. There's a lot of windows in this house. And so yeah, so we're gonna be moving brick walls, craftsman style walls that are a foot thick. It's big framing, but given the scope of work and what we've done before, I'm excited to do it. I think it needs to be brought back to life. So again, giving a 1925 house or a 15 house, 3 bedrooms, 3 usable bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, an ensuite, a full 2-car garage, a modern kitchen. in this part of town, I mean, with the views of downtown right off the front porch is incredible.
Yeah. There's nothing else like it down here.
Yeah.
Especially with a garage.
Yeah.
In this neighborhood, there's no garages.
We didn't have one on Hollywood, and now we got one here, so it's gonna be special. So this is like, again, bedroom number 2, amazing hardwoods. I haven't checked yet, but there's probably hardwoods underneath that. In which case if not, we'll feather them in. But again, this is a big bedroom. I'm gonna just copy and paste and make this a window. So we'll get rid of this door. It's actually another like solid core original Craftsman door that we could salvage as maybe a pantry door or something that goes into the master closet or something, right? Just to bring that character into another part of the house. I am going to put another window here. So there's 2 windows in this bedroom. And again, using that brick repurpose, we'll add the brick in on the outside to like make it look like there was not a door here, right? Still good closet space, original doors, repurpose them, redo them, retrofit the lock sets, this way they operate. But I mean, other than that, like it's here.
Everything's solid. I mean,
yeah,
even the foundation's not that bad. It's solid.
Yeah. Get rid of all the plumbing from the old gas
heaters
that were in every room. We will go through the attic with a modern HVAC system. So it'll get put in, and every room will get, central heat and air.
Update the insulation.
Up in the attic, we'll get all new insulation, all new decking on the roof because the roof is a mess. So we'll do radiant barrier, a new 30-year shingle. Plus, when I take you out back and I show you kind of where that add-on is going to be, how we're going to tie the roof in and, not use too much of the backyard space, but still give value to the house.
Let's keep going through this maze.
This is what you call functional obsolescence. Yo, this bathroom has a pull chain light. You know why this bathroom has a pull chain light? Because they didn't have like light switches in the early 1900s for bathroom lights. So whoever lived here in between its construction and today just put a pull chain here because there used to be a pull chain over there. So instead of running electric and a switch and doing all that retrofit like we will do, they just pulled the light chain. Interesting.
The best part is they didn't even change the fitting. They just changed the bulb into a bulb that has one.
So this tub, usually I would try to keep. We'll see if we can. I love this. Again, this is all just my style. Not the toilet, not the window. I'll probably change this out to a picture window or something that slides open a little bit. We'll redo this, obviously, entire tub surround. New vanity, new toilet, but the layout in here is
nothing to change.
Yes, there's nothing to change. I might even retain the.
I was about to say, are we keeping these, or are we gonna have Enrique?
So I most likely will retain even though you're standing in front of them, so the cameras can't see them. I'm gonna try to retain the pantry. So this way again, still have that 1925s feel to it. I'll get rid of the wall heater. As you can see, this is probably old gas corrosion coming up, so, but this will all get gutted and then redone. I'll even come back in here with a very similar penny tile or something, Let's check out that lovely.
Oh, this tile?
It's not even tile.
Is this tile? What is this?
It's it's vinyl.
This lay down?
It's
What's
vinyl.
This, a roll?
It's sheet vinyl flooring.
Roll.
Yeah.
They bought a roll of this?
I would love to keep this.
For what? This is a torture room.
Well, if I'm that couple from Indianapolis, she would make some sort of stencil of this and turn it into artwork for the other part of the house.
I'm not Chip. I'm not doing that shit for you.
This is pretty special. I like it. It's loud. It's in your face.
It's something.
I can cut a piece out and make it artwork, so that when we stage it,
that cat
it's overlooking maybe it's a piece that goes over the fireplace.
I don't see it.
I think we're gonna do it. Anyway, this is bedroom number 1, I guess you would call it, compared to that being bedroom number 2. This is the den wall. I am going to, since we are apparently in a historic district, I am going to redo the front door. There will be 2 front doors to this house. I usually don't do that, but have to. I'm going to leave for the architectural integrity of the front of the house. I'm going to leave it. And then you'll have a full bedroom, but I am going to wall that off so that you are not going from bedroom into hallway, right? Like we'll just have one access point to this bedroom. This is going to become a piece of art. God. And it's going to get framed. I'm not kidding. Yeah, this is the door that's going to get closed off.
Makes sense.
I want to show you outside because I'm going to spend a little bit of money on this house. And I'm going to do some stuff that I promised myself I would stop doing, but I own this and I have to do it. So there's some parts of this house that are so unique, I have to keep them. Only I have to redo them like my way. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Like outside of this location, the park, the lake, views of downtown, views of what's like the iconic Methodist church cross. When I pulled up to this house for the first time, I was like totally stunned by the honeycomb siding. And upon further investigation, it is just asphalt shingles. Well, I went ahead and made a phone call to the carpenter, and I've enlisted him to rebuild that with wood special so that
Cedar?
it'll be siding. So it's so cool, and it gives the house such like a really unique characteristic that we're gonna like take a sample of it, and then we're gonna build it out of wood and put it up on the house. It's actually in 4 locations, so it's on that side, and it's on these 2 peaks, and then it's on this other side, right? So we'll have it just built for this specific house. And then there's actually another like really super unique feature that someone like took out of this house, and I was like heartbroken. But if you look at the fascia, see all those like little spots? See all the lines?
Yeah.
That's why they call these houses craftsmen. Someone took wood and made blocks, and they like nailed blocks in. So it's like this nice little row of like dominoes, if you will. And someone scraped them all off, and we're gonna put them back. And I'll show you what I mean if you wanna look on this side or on this side over here. So you can see, one, there's the siding that's gonna get redone, right? And then there's the block, and then inside is, see the crown?
Yep.
Right? Inside of each space, they cut the crown. So it's gonna be block, crown, block, crown, block, crown. It's so cool. And I'm like super excited when I saw it and I discovered that it was here. I was like, all right, we gotta do it.
Yeah. Because it's a lot, it's deeper than I was expecting, actually.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's like 2 by 2.
Yeah, I've seen it before, but not
Yeah.
that pronounced. So that'll definitely add character and look
Straight
great.
across that front line. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? It's gonna look
be
amazing.
great.
Before it starts like raining on us entirely, this area is gonna be, I'm gonna peel a little bit of this corner. I can't take the house all the way over because it'll really narrow our parking space.
Yeah, that's what I was
So
wondering.
I'm gonna kind of like notch it out a little bit, but you'll have some added square footage there, and we're gonna bring the roof pitch all the way out.
So you're gonna fix that line?
Yep.
Okay.
This way, everything can go up, everything feels, you
vault
still
the
have the same
ceiling.
9-foot ceilings in the master and the master ensuite and stuff to match the rest of the house. And then this atrocious thing will be reconstructed pretty much exactly where it is, but it'll be rebuilt. And I'm only gonna do 1 double garage door. It's actually better for parking. So if you swing in, you have to make a wide, sharp left. You'll wind up hitting that center post, right?
probably
So
what
if we, either that or termites got it. So if we make just 1 big garage door, it's like a nice, easier approach into the garage, so.
Hey guys, I'm Nick.
And I'm Tony.
And we're the Sicilian Brothers.
We're gonna walk you through our 5th Street project.
Newest acquisition.
They fucking know it's the newest acquisition. We've never shot here before.
They don't know that. And we're the Sicilian Brothers.
And we're gonna walk you through our 5th Street project.
Why the fuck are you talking like a robot?